2 remastered since you haven't played it yet. I mean, you're right. I only played Assassin's Creed 2 once ever. I never played it after that a second time. So there you go. Maybe I will eventually play it again, but right now, AC Shadows will continue it this week and see how it goes. Okay. We've got Andy, 9 months as a member, but I believe again this is just it's just a notification. That's not the actual re-upping of the membership. Okay. So Andy says 9 months as a member, bringing Ralph on is possibly the worst thing. All right, let me tell you guys something. Since Ethan Ralph basically reached out to me and said, I'd be interested in being on your show, I got a ton of people who reached out to me and said, we want Ethan Ralph on the show as a guest for Smart Guys. So after getting a ton of these messages, I said, I will just do it once. Because again, like I told you guys, we're doing rotating hosts. I'm going to do 3 completely different hosts for 3 straight weeks on Smart Guys and see how things go. Does the show flow nicely? Is it entertaining? Is the commentary good? You know, we're gonna test it and see how it goes. All right. So I make this announcement based on feedback, and then I'm not kidding you. Since I made the announcement, I've now been flooded with dozens of people telling me, "Don't bring him on the show. This is an awful idea." Like, well, wake up your minds. You can't have it both ways. Some people want him on the show, and some people don't. All right. And the thing is, I think people are like, they're so weird. I said, he's going to be on the show once. Okay. Once. Just once. And we're going to see how it goes. And then there's going to be 2 different hosts after that. All right. So what makes you, because people are acting like, oh, you're having him on a show. He's your permanent co-host forever. This is going to ruin you and your channel. This is going to ruin your show. This is going to ruin everything. It's 1 guest host appearance. Okay. And it's not like I'm not running the show. So if I turn the show on and we're doing the show and all of a sudden the guy starts dropping the N-word and he starts saying ridiculous stuff that has nothing to do with wrestling and is completely, off the cuff nonsense, I could just dump him anyway. So what? I just don't get it. People think, like, I guess he did a stream over the weekend and he said inflammatory stuff about politics, right? So now people are trying to message me. Did you hear what he said? I don't care what he fucking said. He didn't say it on my show. It has nothing to do with pro wrestling. What is going on with people? And no, simply having someone on as a co-host on a show for a one-off appearance does not mean you have a permanent association with them. That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. Like, having anyone as a guest on a show, that means you're permanently associated with them? Like, what are you talking about? We're going to talk about pro wrestling for 2.5 hours. That's the purpose of the show. And then we're going to move on. We're going to have other hosts. If anything, because you guys have put up such a big hoopla about it, I think it's worth it to do it. Seriously. Like, if I had announced it and everyone's like, nobody cares. It's like the complete polar opposite. Everyone's freaking out about this, right? Everyone's like, wow, this is crazy. We can't wait to see what happens. So, yeah, I think it's, at the very least, it seems to be doing, what's intended. It's getting attention stirred up for the show. People want to see the show now. Okay? I did the show solo for 2 weeks. I think the show works solo, but it's going to be for a very limited audience. If I'm having other hosts on and you're interested in saying, gee, I wonder how this host will do chemistry-wise and actually doing commentary with Phil, there's a curiosity factor there, right? Okay? I don't know what it is. Like, people think that, like, I signed a contract where this guy's going to be, like, my employee, and, I'm not locked into anything. Literally, I could turn the stream on, I could see him say, nope, and dump him. I don't want to do that. I don't think I'm going to. But I'm going to have established rules beforehand. No, I don't want him coming on the show insanely messed up. No, I don't want him coming on the show and saying stuff he can't say on YouTube. And he's going to know that up front. And if he violates any of those rules, just like any guest on any show that I do, he's going to get dumped. All right? So I don't see the big deal. I honestly don't see the big deal. Even if you guys think he's like the most vile guy on the planet, it's a pro wrestling commentary show. Okay? That's it. Okay. All right, Cave Teeth, $5 super chat. He says, it's almost like you don't want to hit the goal, Bish. I think that's one of his sayings, isn't it? I don't know. But yeah, it's like people just don't get it. There's no long-term commitment. I'm not going into business with this man. We didn't buy and rent out a building where we're now going to be operating out of, doing a show. Like, what are you talking about? She's jumping on the show to do some wrestling talk, and that's it. Like, what is going on? I don't know. If anything, I think what it really is, as you know, he is basically an enemy of Kino Casino. So it's like, oh, so you were associating with them, then you broke it off with them, and now immediately you're having an enemy of the show on your show. Well, yeah, but actually that wasn't the intention. Like, I was just going to open up, hey, who wants to interested in being a co-host? And I was just going to go for whatever. He just happened to step up and want to be the first person to be on the show. Okay. And everyone said yes. Everyone was like, yes, that would be fascinating. We want to see that drama. So there you go. Okay. Anyway. All right. So that's coming up Thursday night. We'll talk about that in a little bit. Thank you, Cave Teeth, for that $5 super chat, by the way. Some more contributions have come in. We got a $2 tip here. Why is Grimace ban seemed harmless? I don't know, because I didn't ban. I literally have not banned any emotes. What it is text. So if the emote has the text in it that's banned, then the emote cannot be used in the kick chat. The bot is doing it, not me. Okay? I received a $1.50 tip. Wings is indefinitely fired from Lalka Live. At least the spotlight won't be on you for a while. He snapped at Keem after an argument yesterday. He physically charged at him. When Wings' wife tried to hold him back, he shoved her and he hit her head on the table. I don't care. Thanks for the tip. No, I'm serious. I don't care. I don't know why you guys endlessly contact me about this shit. I don't give a fuck. If Wings of Redemption literally performed a blood sacrifice, was possessed by Beelzebub himself, and then exploded, blowing up a giant crater in the center of wherever the hell they were this week doing their stuff, I don't care. I don't care. Why do you keep telling me about them? I don't care. Really, I don't. I don't know why you keep notifying me of what they're doing on their show. It's not my show. It's not my content. I don't care. Hold on. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. Okay? I don't care. Gee, do you think maybe I care about that? No, I don't care. Stop bothering me with that bullshit. Thanks. Okay. Continuing on. I received a $10 tip from Guitar Player. How are you, Guitar Player? Welcome back. I know you stop by from time to time when you can. It's always good to have you when you can make it. And thank you so much for the contribution. Hey, do you think that things maybe changed? No, I still don't care. I don't care. Stop telling me about Lalka Live. Okay. All right. Thank you, Guitar Player. In fact, that's the top tip of the day. All righty. So for now, I think we've finished with... Oh, hold on. Mando just became a member this morning. Thank you, Mando, for the fresh new membership. I appreciate that. 60, we're at 71 now. Excuse me. Very good. Okay. Thank you, guys. Appreciate you with your early contributions. Thank you so much. Okay.